Hello, hello, Audio Apocalyptica. This is Johnny Franks on Radioactive Radio. For the Oh God Run, it's the radioactive spider's survivor in all of us. Coming to you live from my mountaintop bunker with news and music. NEWSIC. Now that's the kind of je ne sais quoi that Johnny brings to the table. You smell that? Of course you don't. Unless you've been hitting the apocalypse apothecary a bit too hard lately. Then this entire show might just be one bad head trip. Huh. Well, it's air, people. Clear, clean, recirculated air. You want it and Johnny's got it, but unfortunately I can't share it with you because that would necessitate opening the bunker doors and letting you in. And who knows what manner of mutated horror bacteria is crawling all over your eyeballs right now. Who knows? Johnny certainly doesn't. Now, to get the scent of Johnny, just imagine, if you will, a slight piquant manliness coupled with undertones of a musty B.O. and Petunias, and you've got Johnny in your mind's nostrils. And hey, don't judge. I've got to ration my soap, and all I've got is Lady's Body Wash. But that's fine. It's fine. Johnny is secure with himself, and besides, Johnny likes petunias. But if you come across soap in any other sense, Johnny might know a guy who'd pay well for him. You know the address, Johnny Franks, 1 Mountaintop Stud Lane, Spine Ridge. And now for the news portion of our NEWSIC. So much, but what to choose? Well, this is... It seems a lot of you heard my first broadcast, and good on you for your excellent taste. And you've been sending me news and rumors, and Johnny thanks you. But honestly, folks, you've got to be able to tell the difference between a rumor and a fantasy pipe dream. Now see, this is the perfect example. Word's been spreading of a settlement, a town, or as far as I'm concerned, a myth in the mists. Apparently, some weary wanderers speak in awe-filled, hushed tones of a place called Haven, which is more like a heaven than anything has a right to be. Why, they say there are trees 20 feet tall, green as the day before the end that started our new beginning. They say there's a waterfall full of crisp, clean water, and since this is just a fantasy fest, I'm sure there's plenty of fresh food, enough for every hungry mouth and then some. See, that's exactly what the rest of this says. I was just spitballing. That should show you. If you could dream up the perfect place, what would it be? Surely not this hellhole we all inhabit, right? And I know, Johnny's studio is likely number 2 on every listener's list, right behind a farce like Haven. Don't go chasing those pipe dreams, dear listeners. Johnny cares about you, because without you, I'm just shouting into the void, and that is way too existential a crisis for me to even deal with right now. Just do Johnny a favor and keep yourselves alive, will ya? Find shelter, some food, some water, and someone you can trust to have your back. That's all you need. And now, the sick portion of our NEWSIC. But not sick as in knocking on death's door. No, sick as in killerly amazing. It's Johnny Franks and his hot, sexy tunes. Here's Bliss Blood and Al Street with Give Me Lots of Sugar.
Gonna get my sweets, which one will it be? Got the baker and the candy man crazy for me. Can't quite decide, will it be that one or this? Both of them competing to deliver my bliss. Give me lots of sugar till I make up my mind. Which sweet daddy makes the sweetest kind? Give me lots of sugar, melt my heart with your charms. Kiss the sugar off my lips as I melt in your arms. The candy man supplying new treats every night. Caramels and macaroons that taste just right. Creamy, dreamy truffles he makes just for me. Sweetness so powerful I can barely see. But the baker's got cream puffs that make me shake. Writes my name in icing on every cake. Delivers sweet jelly roll when work is done. He even lies and tells me I'm his only one. Give me lots of sugar, let it melt in my mouth. Got the best candy from the north or the south. Bake me sweet surprises that take me by storm. Got an oven so hot it will always be warm. Give me lots of sugar 'cause it gives me a smile. For your sugar I would walk 1,000 miles. You know if I can't get it I'm as blue as can be. Sweet daddy got to give all of your sugar to me. The candy man supplying new treats every night. Caramels and macaroons that taste just right. Creamy, dreamy truffles he makes just for me. Sweetness so powerful I can barely see. But the baker's got cream puffs that make me shake. Writes my name in icing on every cake. Delivers sweet jelly roll when work is done. Lies and tells me I'm his only one. Give me lots of sugar, let it melt in my mouth. Got the best candy from the north or the south. Bake me sweet surprises that take me by storm. Got an oven so hot it will always be warm. Give me lots of sugar 'cause it gives me a smile. For your sugar I would walk 1,000 miles. You know if I can't get it I'm as blue as can be. Sweet daddy got to give all of your sugar to me.
Johnny's got all the sugar any sweets-desiring lady could ever need. Should you want to partake, ladies, you know where to find me. Hey, guess what time it is? Time for Johnny to sell out and play a commercial. Of course, can I even really sell out if I receive no monetary compensation for these ads? Sure, they're my friends, but truthfully, Johnny could do with a bit more selling of his soul. If you're listening and you've got business to conduct and your pockets are deep, I'm not entirely opposed to being bribed to put your content on the air. Now I'm nothing if not honest.
Hi, this is Janice. I heard Oksana do one of these and it didn't seem that difficult. And her sales have been shooting up faster than a Geiger counter out in the coop, so I figured give it a shot, right? Right. She's just right across from me, Oksana. I mean, you can spot my door from her place, just across the old 15. We've all had our share of watching your spouse's body decay right before your eyes on a snaking trip to the coop, or having a cootie second head bite you while you were petting the first, right? Maybe that's just me. Look, my point is that surviving is rough, and you'll have an easier time of it if you drop in and pick up the finest weapons you're likely to find this side of the sip. Guns, bats, pipes, hammers, bullets, knives, sharp and pointy sticks. If you can kill someone with it, I've got it, and I've repaired it all up nice, guaranteed. Except the six. But yeah, Natch. Don't get me wrong. Violence is awful. And I kind of hate guns, but I love fixing them. It's weird, right? Yeah, probably. Everyone needs a hobby. The point is, you should all stop killing each other. But if you're going to murder with an authentic Janice special, I guess. I'll get the job done. The job that really I'd rather you not do, but it's gotta be done. I mean, a lady's gotta eat. Okay. I guess that's it then. Oh, wait. Right. Don't go thinking about robbing me. I'm packing 2,200 degrees of flamethrower, just begging to lick the flesh from your bones. Hope to see you in the shop soon.
Janice speaks the truth, both about her weapons and, well, Johnny's seen some things that keep him up at night. Which isn't to say that Johnny doesn't love being kept up at night for the right reasons, but those reasons are not this reason of which I speak. This one really falls more into the realm of, oh God, the unspeakable horrors, someone please hold me. And if that holding were to lead to something more, well, then I'd be kept up for a good reason. And it's all come back around. Johnny's got a one-track mind. Speaking of, let's dig down to the bottom of the box and pull out another true old and golden. Here's Sophie Tucker with I'm the Last of the Red Hot Mamas.
Sheep, knackers, and jelly beans, lend me your ear. Though you think you've been petted, don't be silly, forget it. Deb, Flapper, and Baby Vamp bore me to tears. What do they know concerning love? Come to me for your burning love. 'Cause I'm the last of the red hot mamas. They've all cooled down but me. Flapper Vamp, say what do they know? Come get your hot stuff from this volcano. I'm an overheater, try and beat it. Hotsy, totsy, hottentot. Now it may be snowing, but when I get going, oh baby, I'm hot. You can't keep your collegiate charmers. Their loving isn't worth a dime. Away up in Alaska where the natives freeze, an Eskimo left my hut in his BBTs. 'Cause I'm the last of the red hot mamas. I'm getting hotter all the time. I don't want to brag, but in my hotel suite, a dozen firemen were overcome by heat. A Scotsman wants to marry me, the dear sweet soul. He thinks with me around he'll save a lot of coal. I met a movie star who's famous for his past. I gave him one kiss and singed off his mustache. A funny thing happened, I nearly died. I sat down on an egg, got up, the egg was fried. I'm the last of the red hot mamas. They've all cooled down but me. I don't pet and only neck 'em, no sir, I'm a mama who loves to wreck 'em. I can make 'em sizzle, make 'em fry 'em frizzle. If you want to know the truth, I can warm the cold ones, give the old ones back their flaming youth. I was born in the hot Bahamas. Right now I'm in love and pride. Others pet and kiss and hug and don't know what it's all about. Say when I kiss men they feel they've had their tonsils taken out. 'Cause I'm the last of the red hot mamas. I'm getting hotter all the time.
Fantastic. Only, Johnny believes there are plenty more of you red-hot mamas out there, and let a guy know, will ya? Because Johnny's full of romance and love and urges and knowledge. Speaking of, let's see what lurks inside Johnny's mail sack. At Alien Geek writes, any idea how to wash alpha particles out of squirrels? My best guess was to render surface dwellers into tallow. Whoa there. Alien? Geek? What do I call you? I'm just gonna go with Felicia. Look, Felicia, if you live underground like some trash-collecting ne'er-do-well, that's your business. But if you go rendering humans into tallow, you might find the world even more hostile than it already is. Now, Johnny doesn't want to presume why you need squirrels or how they became alpha particle receptors. I mean, everyone knows alpha particles can't penetrate so much as a piece of paper, much less soft and snuggly squirrel skin. And really, the main danger is from ingested alpha emitter radioisotopes, so why do you want to eat the squirrels, Felicia? I mean, they are cute and also delicious, but maybe you should become a vegetarian, but the potatoes are also radioactive, and I see why you're in a bind, Felicia. I really do. So I'm afraid the real question here is, what the hell have you been doing to the poor squirrels? What did they ever do to you? You see, folks, Johnny gets to the bottom of things, sees the story behind the story. Oh, yes, and Johnny knows things. Some things. Not all, but many. On to the next question. Hi, Joni. How are you? I am fine. Can I ask you a question? Sometimes I knock on a door, but no one opens it. Why? Love, Joe. That's not... Maybe they're not home. Or maybe they're scared of you. I mean, I'm not scared of you, no sir, but they could be. I mean, anything's possible. The thing is, Joe, there are a lot fewer people now than there used to be. And that means there aren't as many people around to open doors. So sometimes you're gonna knock and nobody's gonna answer, and that's okay, Joe, because sometimes that's just how it goes. But the good thing is that, well, you seem like a fella who's got time to knock, so you knock on those doors, Joe. You go right ahead and do it, and maybe you won't get an answer, but one day, I bet you will. I bet someone will come and say hi and ask you if you're out of body wash, or if you'd like a hug. Or maybe a terrifying mutated monster might answer, Joe, and so then you're going to have to run, but you tried. God love you. You tried. Oh, hey, it looks like everyone's favorite snaker sent us another file. Let's see what she's got for us.
Johnny, it's Remmick again. I really need you to get your robot out of here. It's really cramping my style, man. It keeps hanging around demanding more audio content for Exalted Master Johnington Franks the 13th Esquire. Just get it out of here. I mean, it's making it tough for me to find any companionship, if you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. So, anyway, here's your stupid file. Enjoy it, I guess. Last time I sent you Dexter's first log, and this one says it's the third. Don't know where the second one is. If I find it, I'll pass it along.
Dexter Benchley, log 3. That place was not as advertised. I mean, the people were really nice, but almost too nice? But the food was off. Not sure how else to explain it. It's not sitting well. But let this be a lesson to both of us. Not everything is what it seems. It's important to remember that out here. And everywhere, really. Always more lessons to learn. Onward I march.
Right, okay, so that's that. Onward, I think that robot's been watching me while I sleep, and it's super creepy. I mean, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? You only programmed it. Maybe program it to not watch me while I sleep, okay? Let's try that. Look, I gotta go. I'm in Clangtown, and the mayor's got some stick up his butt about something or other, which seems to be his natural state of being. I mean, not literally about the stick, though. I mean, hopefully not. 'Cause, like, ow.
Ha! Remmick. Such a joker. Johnny would never send a robot to spy on people while they sleep. Everyone knows that it'd be a waste of perfectly good fuel-stealing time. Not that Johnny steals fuel, mind you, but if I did, that would be the time to do it. But thanks for the file, Remmick, and thanks for the warning about the subpar food, Dexter. Only you didn't mention where you obtained said food, so the mind is left to wander. Regardless, Johnny loves your mail, dear listeners, and wants lots more of it. Drop me a line at mountaintopstud on the Twitters or shoot an email to host@activeradioactiveradio.com. Include the words OK to air so Johnny knows you're cool with him exposing the deep dark secrets under the surface of your soul. Until next time, my audio apocalyptica, keep your soap petuniafied, keep your radios tuned to active radioactive radio, and keep your Johnny Franks.
Active Radioactive Radio, Episode 2, Johnny Likes Petunias, featuring the voice talents of Jack Kalk as Johnny Franks, Darian Lindell as Janice, Jesse Moore as Remmick, and Dave Morgan as Dexter. Written and directed by Jeffrey and Susan Bridges. Active Radioactive Radio theme taken from Main Stem by the United States Army Band Pershing Zone. Featured music selections: Give Me Lots of Sugar by Bliss Blood and Al Street, under the CC by NC-ND 3.0 U.S. license, and I'm the Last of the Red Hot Mamas by Sophie Tucker, under the Public Domain Mark 1.0 license. Active Radioactive Radio, created by Jeffrey and Susan Bridges. Copyright 2016, Pendant Productions.
For more information, visit pendantaudio.com. Thanks for listening.
Johnny Franks and his robotic automatons do not steal fuel from unsuspecting citizens or spy on you while you sleep. Pay no attention to the robot eyes watching you in the dark. It's just your imagination. Do not speak to the eyes, nor ask them if they work for Johnny Franks. Just close your eyes and go back to sleep.